Hello angels, welcome back to the Cosmic Taylor. If you are new here, hi, I am Taylor, here to tailor you to your highest timeline. And for today's pick a jar reading, we have time to rest / sit, and you can't see it at all because it is written in yellow. Ooh, interesting. Spirit just said camouflage. I wonder what you're camouflaging for. We're gonna do the Work Your Light Oracle cards for this one. Time to rest / sit. All right, angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, higher self, Mother Earth, and God, divine beings of the highest light. What message would you like to come through today about this collective needing to take time to sit, clear, and or rest? Break the chain in the reverse with birthing a new age. Interesting. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. There is something that you've progressed, something that you've created, something that you've made a reality from. Interesting. It's an interesting way that spirit made it come out that way from my mouth. Hello? English? I don't know her. Pillar of light in the vibration with trust. Trust the niggle. Niggle. Okay? Thank you. With what is this feeling trying to tell you? Oh, interesting, because Pillar of Light in the reverse is saying your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. We have Dance with Life in the reverse and Play in the reverse. Okay. The Initiation in the reverse, Align Your Life in the reverse, and Lumeria in the reverse. Yo. Anything else, Spirit Warrior Woman? Have you answered your deepest calling? And the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Exactly, actually. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Exactly. That's actually what I was going to say. Transformation. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Okay, did you hear that car beep? Because I heard that car beep. See, I was super confused about what was happening here because I was like, time to rest, time to sit and rest. It doesn't seem like this person's like resting at all. You're not, okay? And that is abundantly clear here. There's something here where you feel like you cannot be trusted or you cannot trust yourself to be making the right actions or taking the right actions for yourself. And I don't understand why that is. So we're going to find out together, all right? Hell. There is something here where you are going through a transformation period, okay? You are going through some kind of change. This some kind of really deep change, okay? This change is affecting you in a very deep cellular way, okay? Like, this is affecting you in every way, shape, and form. It's affecting you in your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, everything, okay? Your families, like, your friends, your relationships, your coworkers. Like, this is, like, a deep transformation, deep healing that is bleeding into every aspect of your life. Every aspect of your life. Matcha. Cool. Lizard. Okay. Yeah. And there is a fear here, okay? Because what you're mistaking for the niggle is actually anxiety and fear. I literally don't want to say that word anymore. It makes me feel weird. I don't like that. But yeah, there's like this anxiety and genuine fear that is like deeply rooted within your like gut, okay? Within, I'm seeing specifically the solar plexus and the sacral, okay? All right. And it's like this deep transformation of your humanity, of who you are on a human level. There's something within you like that, or there's something outside of you that has been slowly been pushed out of you, or something that has slowly come into you that is dying, okay? And so you might be on your cycle, and that's some one form of like how this is shedding out of you or get like being released, okay? Yeah. So like there's something here about this deep fear about changing and being different than who you are. It's I'm hearing interceding. Hello? What the frick? Is that even a word? Hold on. Is that a word? Yeah, intervening on someone's behalf. Yeah, it's literally like that. It's like something or somebody is interceding with you and your ability to transform and change. That's crazy. Because it's like this fear that you have within you, I'm feeling like it has been cultivated. Like I'm seeing somebody like petting a cat, 654 on the timer, and I heard grooming. There is something that was groomed into you, this kind of fear that's like, okay, I went to a psychic once upon a time, not too long ago. I recorded the reading. She told me, your family has a generational curse where every single time, another woman was born, something happened a long, long time ago. 717 on the timer and 232 on my clock. You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities right now and a lot of angel numbers. That's just your guides trying to confirm to you that everything is okay and everything is going exactly how it's supposed to go. My psychic told me something horrible happened many generations ago to one of the women in your bloodline, and because of that, they started teaching each other deep-seated fear. You need to think of the worst case scenario and come up with the worst possible situation, the worst possible circumstances, the worst possible position that you could be put in, and you have to avoid that at all costs, right? That is a generational curse that has been put upon you throughout time, okay? And it wasn't even directly taught to you. It was just built into you based off of the way that you were raised by all of the women within your generation. And I was like, shit. Fuck, that actually, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, yeah, you probably got that, like, on the nose, actually. And so she continued to tell me that I needed to release fear, and I needed to allow myself and accept the fact that sometimes things are not going to go the way that I want them to go, or sometimes bad things will happen, but ultimately at the end of the day, constantly trying to avoid the worst case scenarios is another way that I'm preventing myself from experiencing the good, positive, fun parts of life. And I think that's exactly what's going on here. There is something that was groomed within you, raised within you, to be fearful, to be scared, to be uncertain, to be shook to your very core, okay, about what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to act, what you're supposed to think, blah 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 blah. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? And I'm not saying that your lived experience doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that this fear, no matter how it's come into you or exists within you, that part doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're scared and you need to figure out a way to validate that fear and simultaneously say it's okay to be scared, but bravery comes from people that do things while scared. Okay? That is what's important right now. You need to be brave. You need to have courage. You need to have faith. You need to trust yourself right now. You're a very powerful person. You're coming out as the warrior woman. okay? You're very strong. I'm hearing you might be a little stubborn, but you're very smart and you have wonderful ideas. I keep seeing like women in the workplace and like just specifically like kind of being to themselves and being down a little bit, and that having an effect on the entire office. And then when you are in like your space, or when you're in that boardroom, or when you're actually feeling yourself or feeling stable within yourself, and you're putting out ideas and you're doing like things and you're like putting your voice out there, it changes the entire energy of the room again, and it makes it so these people that you're working with feel lighter, excited. They're actually looking forward to doing a thing, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's weird. I feel like I feel like a kid getting excited about a school project for the first time in 30 years. And um yeah, you just light people up in that way, right? And there's something here about going through a transformative space, or this transformation, where that version of you, I'm not saying that version of you is dying, but that version of you that feels like you always have to take the lead, that you always have to be in charge, that you always have to delegate, that you always have to manage, that you always have to do this or that or the other thing. No, there's something about that dying. 1111 on the timer, confirmation. There is something new and different coming towards you and changing within you. This is not something that can be prevented. This transformation cannot be prevented. The only thing that can stop it really is you not accepting and embracing it. You know what I mean? And I don't think you're gonna do that. I think you're actually really looking forward to this change. It's just that people have put so much fear into this idea of you changing as a bad thing that it's turned into something that you're dreading instead of looking forward to. Need your immediate input. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like they're always trying, like people are always trying to get like your ideas and figure out what you can do to help, and like this, that, and the other, and trying to like, it's like people are always badgering you. And then the other way around, where it's like you're constantly like giving out advice and giving out like these ideas and things like that, but you feel like you really need input from other people right now. And I don't mean that in the sense of like, oh, I need to know what you think about this, but more in the sense of I need a support system that can see what I'm going through and dealing with right now, and that can tell me what I can do to change this and feel good again. You know, like how can I feel good again? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. And Spirit is saying, like, you're not out of alignment, okay? You're not out of alignment. You are in alignment. You are doing what you're supposed to do. You are going where you're supposed to go. 1, 2, 4, 8 on the timer. Exponential growth. It's just that the further and further away you get from the bottom line, the further and further away you grow and reach away from this space of zero, this space of lack, the more uncomfortable it is, because it's new, it's different. You haven't been in this energy before, and it just keeps going and keeps growing. 1313 on the timer. And people want to make you feel bad about it. People want to make you feel fear about it. They want you to feel upset and scared instead of excited and kind of curious. You know what I mean? So my advice to you right now is going to be with play in the reverse and dance with life and lice. Hello? I did a reading the other day. I think, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what it was called because it's actually some crazy ass shit. I was like, I don't know how to put what's it called? I don't know what kind of title to put this video on, honestly. Like I can't, bro. I can't. La da da. Your sugar is your truth. How do you contain it? And hold on. Your sugar is your truth. How do you contain it? And how do you share it? And I read a bit of my own like autobiography that I started when I was like 18, and it it is called, or the way that I've titled it when I first started writing it is My Dream of Head Lice. So you should go look at that. I think you actually might like resonate with that. But my advice is with this dance of life and the play cards in the reverse, flip it upside down. you should go have fun. Go enjoy things. Go dance. Go flow with life and learn to enjoy things, connect with things, like actually connect with your body again, okay? And not in this fear space, not in this anxiety space, not in this uncertainty space. Go connect with your joy and connect with what makes you feel good, okay? Like, genuinely feel good. I'm seeing tie-dye, I'm seeing water balloon fights, I'm seeing soccer, I'm seeing chalk fights, like people throwing chalk at each other. Remember when you did that in high school and everybody couldn't breathe for 5 hours? Yeah. That, all right? I'm seeing pride. Go do those things. Go for the pride parades. Go hang out and have fun. Go out in the streets. Go enjoy your life, bro. Go enjoy life. Don't be cooped up inside. That's like the worst thing that you can do for yourself right now, is by staying inside, because with the crumbling and what are you clinging on to, there's something here about holding on to this old version of self, right? And holding on to these old ways of living. I like, hello? I.e., that's the word. It's not even a word, but i.e., living in your house and staying there. And the only time you ever freaking leave is when you go grocery shopping or when you go to work. But even with the grocery shopping, you go and pick up groceries. You don't even go inside the store. Go outside more. Make it, like, try to go out of your way to spend more time outside. And don't even do it in a consumerist way. If you're gonna go and do it in a consumerist way, Spirit is saying specifically go out of your way to try new things, specifically go out of your way to support local community, and go out of your way to try new lived experiences in a way that's freeing for you, right? Like, you don't feel constrained about how you do things. Once upon a time, I was in Florida for like a month, and me and my brother, my friend, we went on a walk to a thrift store, got a bunch of Christmas presents for everybody in my family, and then when we came back, when we were walking back, we decided to go to this restaurant we saw across the street. And so in our like crazy basic ass clothes, in like 100-degree heat and our sweat stains, we go inside of this restaurant, they seat us down, and they ask us if we want still water or bubbly water. And I'm just like, oh no. We are not dressed for this occasion. And it was crazy because they give us the menus and whatnot. And the menus that they give us is like, what is it? They give us like, yeah, the kind of menus where like there's numbers on the side, but there's no like dollar sign near them, and there is no dot, so you can't really tell how much they are implying you're going to be paying. And they didn't have any like kind of vegetarian options, so me and my friend had to just get salads. And they, like, this restaurant had tapas. Like, that's like the fancy like shit. Fancy restaurant. It didn't look like it was a fancy restaurant either. On the outside looking in, it looked like it was just like, I don't know, a friggin' what's it called? A burger joint. So it was a very funny experience, but like, when we had no control over the situation, it turned out to be a lot of fun. It was very enjoyable. I look back on that memory very fondly. I had a very, very good time at that restaurant. And you know, if I was aware where we were going and what was happening, I would have forced myself and everybody else to dress up super nice, and then we would have had to walk in heels for like an hour and like blah 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 blah, and it would have been so much worse. But just because we went with the flow with it and decided to try something new, we ended up really enjoying it, and it was a lot of fun. So do not put constraints over yourself about what you have to do or what you can do in order to have fun, or these ideas of what you need to do to have fun. 1919 on the timer, and allow yourself to try something new. I'm hearing ceramics. Try ceramics. Go do pottery. I'm seeing yoga. Go try yoga. Hiking. I'm seeing goat yoga specifically. That's weird. I'm watching like a episode of Bones in my head where there was goat yoga. I just saw a flash of lightning right when I looked up outside. That was crazy. Like, so it was like down the middle and separated in two different lines. Yeah, it's like you got two choices here, collective. You have two choices. You can either go down the route of having fun and connecting with the earth and experiencing new experiences and trying new things and seeing how it goes and just, you know, allowing yourself to live. Or you can go down the path of living the life that you've already been living and go through this transformative process in a very slow, agonizing way. The choice is ultimately yours, right? And ultimately, at the end of the day, all the people that are trying to stop you from going through this transformation will benefit from you going through this transformation. But it is up to you, ultimately, as to whether or not you're going to allow them to benefit from you. So that's the thing. Staying in this space and slowly going through this transformation in a very slow, agonizing, painful way, it's going to stunt your growth a little bit, and it's going to stunt these people and their growth for sure, because you not allowing yourself to grow and change, or allowing yourself to be influenced by other people, whether you can grow or change in any kind of significant way for yourself, that is going to stop them from being able to focus on themselves and their own life and what they can do to grow and change and feel more happy and fulfilled with their life. 246 on my clock. So yeah, with the ever unfolding rose cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Yeah, dude, especially with the initiation, align your life, and Lumerian, the reverse here, it's like everything that's happening right now, like, it's not an attack. It's just like the freedom of choice. It's really coming down to you here, you know. And it's interesting that I saw lightning out there, and with the initiation, we have lightning here, you know. It really does feel like you have two options. You can go through the initiation process, or you can have fun. Like, that's what you can do. Those are your two choices. All right. And either way, it's a sacred path. Either way, you're learning and you're going through a lot of growth and change and awesome transformations. But simultaneously, in that same breath, you are also preventing yourself from actually growing and succeeding in the path or the things that you want to do for yourself, and seeing the things that you want to materialize for yourself by stopping yourself from going through new experiences. You know what I mean? Like, the best kind of tarot readers are the kinds of tarot readers that have lived millions of lives in this one lifetime, because they have connected with and understand 22 on the timer. They have connected with and understand so many different life paths, so many different collectives, that they can read for a wide range of people. Okay, you are going to be one of those people that can understand and see a lot of different perspectives and connect with a lot of different kinds of people. But when you allow yourself to experience life in an even bigger, more variety kind of way, you're going to be everybody's best friend, for real. You're going to be everybody's best friend. Not everybody's going to be your best friend. So, you know, it's that kind of thing. Very much so celebrity energy, honestly. Very much so celebrity energy. Sisterhood of the Rose. Yes, with the ever unfolding rose, girl. Exactly. The people that matter and that will recognize they did you dirty, or that have supported you through this process, will be there and will be the actual freaking support system that you've wanted this entire time. Okay? Trust. Go do things with them. 23 on the timer. Thank you so much for being here, angels. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to do this reading for you. If you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel called to, it is always appreciated, but it is never required. I have my Cash App in the description below, and I would really love and appreciate it if you would tip me, if you feel so called to. You don't have to, though, because honestly, you being here is enough. Just being able to do this for you guys is enough. 248 on my timer. I mean, on my clock. Literally, you're going through so much exponential growth and change right now. You're such an awesome person. I hope I'll see you in the next reading. I love you so much. Bye.